everybody. How are you doing today? I'm Lonnie. I'm driving now, but the subjects that I always want to share, they constantly come. So I use the inspiration to share with you. You know, it's not something that I say, inspiration pause. I'm gonna play you later when it's time to share a video on YouTube. So actually, this is the moment, and I wanted to share with you a couple of things. The first, it's please follow my channel on YouTube, and also you can follow the studio page on Instagram, which is Soulistic Studio by Lonnie, and Facebook it's Soulistic by Lonnie Dweck. And you can follow the events, the classes, certifications on Reiki, on meditation, what else, classes, yoga classes, some events, workshops at the studio. So a lot of things to share with you. The best way is to connect on social media and stay connected, you know. Always please stay in touch with me. You can actually send messages over here. If you want to send me an email, it's loni_1@yahoo.com. So what I wanted to share today, I was driving to the studio to teach a yoga class this morning, and unexpectedly I was running late to my own class. Why is that? Because there was a train that was actually blocking us from crossing, and the train was going absolutely slowly. That was not a normal way for a train to really go. And I was observing, you know, it was not a train that was carrying people, but it was transportation for, you know, whatever thing. It was the longest and slowest train I've ever seen. And I started to think, I started to observe, and I started to connect with the word patience. What is patience? And also I started to pay attention to the fact that trains, especially trains that bring people and take people, they give the possibility of stopping at one stop, going out or coming in, and then going to the next stop, going out and then coming in, or just waiting there until the next stop, the next train comes. And I was reflecting on that, because when we make decisions in life, when we want something, when we have an expectation about something, it's that or nothing. And then if things don't go our way, it's the end of the world. And today the train was teaching me that when you go inside of a train, you go down. You don't like the environment. You go back in the train. You go to another stop. You look around. You want to stay longer. You want to have some tea. You stay there, and then you come back to the train. And I was reflecting on an analogy based on comparing this train with life. Life shouldn't be so strict. Life should be like a train that you go up and down, that you decide when to take it again, or when to stop, and when to stay at that particular station and walk around and spy and see the possibilities and explore restaurants and meet new people. This is like traveling around the world. What if we were able to travel around the world in a train? And we would be able to stop and meet other cultures and try different foods and interact with other people and look at the sightseeing, going into churches or museums, or just explore. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the analogy that I want to bring in life today. You go down, you go back, you change, you decide, you nap in the train, or you decide to go out and just lay down on the grass. Life should be flexible, because the only thing constant in life is change. So why do we get obsessed with one thing or two things, or with a particular way for life to be, when life should be what life needs to be? So I invite you to go with the flow. That's my message of today. Go with the flow. And Florida, the place where I live, teaches us that. The weather here, it's absolutely moody. It could be sunny and precious, and a minute after it's raining like crazy, cats and dogs, and we feel like the world is gonna collapse. And honestly, that doesn't happen. The rain stops, the plants and the trees and the grass are absolutely happy, and then you go back to normal. It's just that everything is wet, but everything is perfect. So going with the flow, adjusting to what comes, making a decision and making another decision if the first decision was not the right one for us. We are unique. What works for me may not work for you. What works for you may not work for me. As long as we're gentle and compassionate with other people, live your life. Be flexible, flow, adjust, and be happy. Like in the Death Poet Society, our beautiful dead actor now, Robin Williams, said, Carpe diem, carpe diem. Enjoy the moment, disfruta el momento. And those are magical words, to be present in this moment, to live in the now. Present means gift, so we are gifted to be alive. Peace and love.